Blackout! What's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Wilson, your future favorite sportscaster, even though I should be your favorite sportscaster by now, and if I'm not, you already know the slogan. But anyway, today we're going to go over what's bothering me today. Got this tape from Stephen A. Smith today on my phone. Just want to talk about it. We're going to watch it together, and then we're going to chop it up. Let's get into it.
If you're the New York Knicks, listen, you're pissing me off. I'm really getting disgusted with this organization right now, okay? I understand that you went out there and you got Karl Anthony Towns, who's been lights out. The brother's doing special things. Not but love for my man Cat right there.
Yes, he has.
But I'm looking at the New York Knicks. Where's their identity? I don't want you get the story of the game is that they gave up 149 points. A Tom Thibodeau team has given up 149 points. Where's Tom Thibodeau at? Where is he? This imposter that's on the sidelines. You understand what I'm saying? Looking like Tom Thibodeau. Ain't the Tom Thibodeau that I know and love. Where's the defense at? Do you realize that the New York Knicks, how horrible they are defensively? Offensively, they are off the charts. I think that Jalen Brunson, I heard you earlier with the top 5 candidate for league MVP honors. The brother is balling out. We know what Karl Anthony Towns is doing. But I'm looking at the New York Knicks right now. No surprise for a Tom Thibodeau team. Ranked dead last in the NBA in bench minutes and bench scoring. I'm so surprised. So now you're questioning their depth, okay? And then defensively, yes, OG Anunoby has been out the last 5 games. Yes, they've been 4-1 in his absence. But their defensive rating is one of the worst in the league. You've got Mikal Bridges, you've got Josh Hart, and still you're looking at a team right now that's giving up points in bunches. The New York Knicks, from a talent perspective, are the 3rd best team in the Eastern Conference behind Boston and Cleveland. We know this, okay? But the point that I'm making is you look at them and their lack of a defensive prowess or identity. There's no way in hell they have a chance against Cleveland or Boston. It's just that they should be able to beat everybody else because they're either bereft of the talent that the New York Knicks have or they just don't have the know-how once the playoffs arrive to really pull something off. I know that doesn't seem to apply to Indiana because they beat the Knicks in 7 games last year. But we all know that's because the Knicks were in a walking infirmary. OG goes down. Josh Hart got hurt. Jalen Brunson goes down, etc.
Right.
Everywhere you look, the Knicks had injuries. But this year right now, I don't like their bench. I don't like their depth. I don't like their absence of a defensive identity. And I'm looking at Tom Thibodeau, and I'm like, what the hell has happened? Where is Tom Thibodeau? We need the old Tom Thibodeau, the one that actually looked like he cared about defense, because we don't see it. This man is a Hall of Fame defensive mind. I don't know what the hell has happened to the New York Knicks defense this year. I still say they're closer, but only because there's only really 2 teams in the East to be worried about.
I hate everything that they're doing, but I also still think they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, I didn't say they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said they're closer to that.
They're closer. Yeah, they're closer than they've been any other year, man. There's so much in this take, it's crazy. First of all, where's Tom Thibodeau at? He's on the sideline. First of all, we need to give credit to Tom Thibodeau. Let me just say that. Because, yeah, the defense gave up 148. This is the same Tom Thibodeau who's a defensive coach. The Knicks scored 149 in the game. 140. The Knicks almost put up 150. All right, let's slow down with this. They don't have a defensive identity. That defensive identity with Tom Thibodeau is always going to be there. Let's not forget, I love Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is a nuclear weapon when it comes to what you can have offensively at the 5 spot. The other side to that is, Cat is not a great defensive center. He can't stay out of foul trouble. He rebounds at a high rate, 10 to 13 a game. I think he's averaging like around there. So, of course, he's going to give you that, maybe a block shot or here or 2. But he can't stay out of foul trouble. So, of course, your perimeter defense is going to struggle. If you want to keep Cat on the floor, you have to keep them out of the paint. If you have to keep them out of the paint, what are you going to give them? Shots. Another thing about this game, let's just talk about this game for right now, because I do agree the Knicks are giving up a lot of points. I looked at their schedule. It's 100, 115, 120. The Knicks are giving up a lot of points. They don't have OG Anunoby on the floor. Trae Young is going to do what Trae Young does in the Garden. He's going to do that. Trae Young hates us. We hate him. That's just how it is. Trae Young's going to go off anytime that he gets in Madison Square Garden. But I think the pivotal piece here is that we're missing is that, first of all, Deuce didn't even play. Deuce had like a rib injury or something like that. He's another defensive guy that we lost last night. And people have a tendency to forget, and I know people are going to say about his injury history and all the times that he's missed. Mitchell Robinson is a big part of what the Knicks do defensively. Losing Isaiah Hartenstein, we don't have to get into that. We know how much that hurt the team. Mitchell Robinson is a big difference at blocking everything that comes to the rim. They don't want to go in. They don't want to go in there when Mitch Robinson is there. He's one of the highest rated defensive centers in the league when he's healthy and on the floor. So of course, the bench doesn't look great because most of your pieces are out. And let's get into the real elephant in the room of why I feel Stephen A is so upset. He wants the Knicks to win the championship. And I get it. All Knicks fans do. We're waiting for the Knicks to finally get over the hump and win that championship. I do believe Brian Windhorst said earlier in the season that after the Karl-Anthony Towns trade, regardless if we like it or not, this is a wait-and-see approach when it comes to this team. If the team achieves and goes to the finals, cool. But them being strapped against the salary cap, all these additions that we want to the bench and these defensive pieces that we want to add to the team to help with the holes that we have there, we don't have the money to do, and we don't have the pieces because we traded all of them away to get Mikal Bridges. If you want to lament about how bad you think Mikal Bridges has been, different subject. But what I'm saying is we need to stop panicking when it comes to this team. Even the organization probably doesn't feel like they could win a title this year because the team is not fully built yet because they need to acquire assets or wait for the salary cap to go up, which it is projected to do next year, in order to add pieces to the team to make the Knicks a title contender. That's what it is. Yes, Boston has been kicking our ass. I give you that. Maybe we can't beat Cleveland. I'm not a big Cleveland fan. I'm going to just be honest with you. The same thing that we look at the Knicks and say they can't beat top teams, I see the same thing when it comes to Cleveland. Cleveland is still getting routed by Boston. Cleveland is still getting blown out by OKC. It's happening. It's all good. It's the ebb and flows of the season. And also, one more thing we need to give Tom Thibodeau credit for. Tom Thibodeau going to lock in during the playoffs. He's going to lock in during the playoffs. Everything that we're hoping to see, as long as Mitchell Robinson is healthy come playoff time, I guarantee you that we see the Knicks that we've been waiting to see. But for now, man, can we chill out? Can we relax? You know what I'm saying? Knicks are almost at 40 games and we're not even at All-Star break. 40 wins. We haven't seen that in decades, bro. In decades, bro. Let's slow down and stop forgetting who Tom Thibodeau is. But at the same time, we need to give credit to Tom Thibodeau because we always wondered what he would be offensively as the coach for the New York Knicks. And he's exceeding expectations when it comes to that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.
Blackout.